I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This bitch is crazy. Crazy. Blue Jasmine, directed by the one and only, the legend himself, Woody Allen. So basically this movie is about a woman who is living the high life, has a husband who is rich out of his ass, nice house, nice everything, a son, and everything is great. But then all of a sudden, turns out her husband is a fraud, a giant fraud. You know, gets caught and her life is completely ruined. She has nothing, no money, and she has to go and live with her sister, and she lives just kind of like the rest of us, if not a little bit lower class, and we watch how she handles it, which is not very well. The main character is neurotic. She talks to herself. She's on tons of medication. She has anxiety and depression, and she's trying to figure out her life. She's gonna go back to school. What is she gonna do with her life? She has to deal with her, the thought of her husband cheating on her and being a fraud, and she has nothing, and she's living in this much smaller house, and it's comfortable, and she means well, but she's just neurotic like most Woody Allen characters. In fact, everyone in this movie is neurotic, just not at the level of Jasmine, the main character, not at her level. She's crazy. Woody Allen is known for making a movie probably like every year, and he has some hits and misses. I loved Midnight in Paris, and I liked Blue Jasmine. At first, I was really annoyed with the main character. I couldn't relate to her. I never really felt bad for her because she's kind of like neurotic and she had it all, but she turned a blind eye like when, she was like rich and living the life, and she didn't really wonder how her husband got all this money or how he was going about it. She just didn't care because she kind of like walked into money. Like he married her, and she just kind of came into it. It was kind of easy. When it's taken away from her, and she's just like, oh, like these people are poor, and she's lying about things. She's talking to herself. She's crazy. She doesn't really treat other people that are lower to her like very well. But also the people that she has to deal with are kind of crazy themselves. So I feel crazy just talking about it. But this movie is very well written. And I surprisingly, even though the main character is crazy and neurotic, I did kind of care about her in a sense. She's not terrible, but I can kind of see where she's coming from. I mean, she's dealing with a lot, but she's crazy. The dialogue is great. All the acting is great. Cate Blanchett, I hope she wins an award for this. She's probably one of my favorite actresses of this year that should deserve some type of win. To play a character like how she is, how, paranoid and anxious and depressed and neurotic as she is. I know I keep saying neurotic. Oh, that's just the word that comes to my mind when it comes to this movie, just neurotic. Did it come up? Yeah. Neurotic. Not erotic. No. So to sum it up, I enjoyed it. I think it's a really, really great Woody Allen movie. Wasn't my favorite, but the acting is phenomenal by Cate Blanchett. Everyone else does a great job. The dialogue is quick. It's on point. It's a good movie. You should check it out. Thumbs up.